What are we doing, dear?
Shopping.
For what?
Dinner.
Because what are we doing?
We're gonna go torture ourselves.
And go where?
Camping in the snow.
Hey guys, so we made it to camp and we got everything all set up. Mama Goose and I are just hanging out in the annex and we just had some lunch, but it's coming down good and I think they're expecting to get, you know, 6 inches to maybe a foot today. Nothing that I'm too concerned about getting out tomorrow, but Mama Goose is in a winter wonderland like she loves. What do you think, Mama Goose?
Love it.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're not gonna be too cold tonight?
No.
Not with Mr. Buddy Heater. You can see our setup right here. Let me take you guys for a little walk around. So Mama Goose has had enough. She's gonna go find some shelter inside the annex there. Ain't she pretty? Got the windshield wipers up so that in the morning I can scrape the windshield and have working wipers, but probably already got a couple inches of snow since we've been here, and the annex is burying itself in snow, so be interested to see how it looks in the morning. Pretty soon we'll get the Tembo Tusk out and cook some dinner. And let me give you guys a little tour of inside the you can see Mama Goose getting all the snow off. Knock knock. So zip it up. Hi dear.
Hi.
It's a little dark in here, but we got a couple lanterns and the string lights, but you can see we got our chairs in here. We got the table, got the drone down there. I'll fly that in a little bit. Mama Goose's little chill area.
By the fire.
Right by Mr. Heater Buddy. And this is the largest of all the Mr. Heater Buddies. It's got a little fan on it that pushes out, and it's
called the Big Buddy.
Big Buddy. It's the dual piston. It takes 2 propane tanks, and you can see I got a bunch more propane tanks back there for tonight and inside the tent. And I thought it'd be pretty cool to bring this. This is my thermometer or temperature gauge from the house. You can see what the temperature is inside here, 39, which actually feels warmer than that in front of the heater. And the 27 is the outdoor temp. So, but we're just gonna sit here and relax, wait for dinner time, and keep hitting the snow off the annex here, which you can see. You could hear it piling up. So, enjoy your drink, dear. What we're doing tonight is something really simple. I didn't really want to go all out, and considering the weather, I was thinking some sort of like a beef stew. And so we're going to attempt some sort of a beef stew on the skottle, except we left the potatoes at the house. So we've got carrots, onion, and steak, and of course we'll have the gravy. So we're going to get going with that right now. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, because normally you put it in a crock pot, let it sit for 4 or 5 hours, but I got a couple filet mignons, so they should be nice and tender. And in an attempt not to kill ourselves, we do have these vents open, so hopefully it
Carbon monoxide
escapes. And if it doesn't, whoever goes out first, dear, remember, you got to turn off the skottle so we can survive. What if we both passed out at the same time?
That would not be good.
And then salt and pepper it.
I gotta take the sous chef responsibilities since.
Oh, Itzy. Yeah, we're without Itzy. As you can see, there's no Sierra here. We figure for Sierra, it's just too cold to experiment letting her sleep in the Jeep tonight, which we would never do it. That's not an experiment. That's just torture. It'll get down to like 15 degrees, and we're certainly not ever. She will never see the. What was that?
The Tembo Tusk thing I tucked here.
Anyways, Sierra will never see the inside of that rooftop tent again. She's getting close to 85, 90 pounds, and you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I got a nice little setup inside the Jeep for her. So that'll be her new sleeping arrangements, but okay. It now shows about 50 degrees in here.
Hey, nice.
But I swear it feels warmer than that. Ooh, this is going to be mighty good. If only we had potatoes.
I know. That's alright. Got the potatoes. It ain't a camping trip if you don't forget something.
Tonight we're drinking
Modern Times.
Modern Times, but there's a brand. It's the Hazy Mosaic Orderville. I would highly, highly recommend. This is a great beer.
Are the best.
You're the best, dear.
Aww.
I saw somebody commented on one of my past videos, and they were very complimentary of the video, and they said they loved the video and everything, but they had a question. They said, is this a cooking channel or is this an off-roading channel? And I don't have an answer for that. Hopefully you guys aren't looking for one or the other. This is just kind of us hanging out here instead of at the house. Alright. This is the last time I'm going out there.
Lower it.
Every time I go out there, there's a chance I don't come back.
You're fine. Don't be so dramatic.
Yeah, I live with 4 girls. It's gonna rub off on me.
No. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
No. You're the drama queen.
Oh, please. All right. In case I don't come back, any last words?
Drama.
All right. It's nice and toasty in here.
It's a cozy 50 degrees in here.
So you're gonna cut that up in chunks, right?
What is that?
Is it? Oh, snow. There's snow everywhere.
No, I'm not going to cut it in chunks.
I would like you to,
I'm going to
please.
cut it in strips.
No, do chunks.
Nope, strips.
No, I'm serious. And
So am I.
why don't you put it on the cutting board?
I think you need to sharpen your knife.
Yeah, want to cut it?
No. Micromanager. Jeez. Dude, you need to sharpen this knife.
551. Yes, I know, dear. Would you like me to cut it? Put some muscle into it.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just a dull knife or bad cutlery.
It's a dull knife.
Could be.
It is.
Could be. Can I cut that one?
No. You just... Okay, here's another thing. These comments about
Oh, here we go.
Mr. 395 Junkie doing all the cooking with all these girls around. He wants to do the cooking.
Yes.
He takes over like
Yeah.
he wants to right now.
I've got at least $25 invested in this dinner. I need to make sure it turns out good.
The way I cut
You're cutting against the grain. You need to
is
cut with the
not
grain.
going to affect the way it tastes.
Alright. This annex will forever smell like beef stew. And so we're hanging in the annex right now, right? On my last video, you guys saw that my awning did one of those. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on a new awning, and this awning's amazing from what I saw. And I went ahead and pulled the trigger on the walls as well for it. So the square footage we're dealing with right now in the annex, by the time we get that new awning up with the walls, we'll probably triple, maybe even quadruple the amount of room that we'll have in here to hang out and be freezing. Go ahead, dear. Put the broth in there.
Is it pretty cooked?
Yeah. And it's just going to keep cooking. Put a bunch in there. So steaks cooked, the carrots and what would be potatoes would be cooked by now. So now we're going to do the whole stew thing. Just kind of let it, don't use all of it just yet. That's good. $52 degrees in here, but I swear it feels warmer. And 24 degrees outside. So we'll definitely get to the teens tonight when we're sleeping. I just hope the inside of the tent doesn't have all this condensation. I wanted to put some muscle on that.
You see? He likes to take over.
Hey, fine. You don't want my help? Mix your own broth. I'm gonna sit down and do the hard work.
Yeah. Let's see how long you can sit for.
Oh.
It doesn't last long.
So, in case anybody's wondering, because I always get 3 or 4 comments on each video of what this is. This is a skottle made by Tembo Tusk out of Southern California. Made in the USA.
Oh, this is looking good.
Yeah, that's very beef stewish here.
Missing potatoes.
Missing potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think we're ready, dear.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's looking proper. The gravy's nice and thickened up thanks to the cornstarch. And it is time to eat. All right, so beef stew in the iKamper annex with it 24 degrees outside and about 52 in here. So we're gonna get grubbing, and
it was a success.
Well, we'll see. You don't know yet. Oh yeah, that's a success.
Wow, I'm proud of us.
Yeah,
we had beef stew on the skottle.
There's no telling what you can do in that skottle, dear. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. By the way, Christmas is right around the corner. Get your loved one the skottle. Tell them 3.95 Junkie sent ya. All right, so we're gonna finish eating, and then later on tonight we're gonna eat some chocolate chip cookies and hang out inside the tent, and we'll bring the temperature gauge with us so we can keep track of how the Mr. Buddy heater keeps the tent warm. So see you guys in a little bit. All right guys, so it is like 8:30, getting close to 9 o'clock. We cooked some dinner and ate some dessert, drank a few cold beverages, and now we are nice and toasty in the iKamper. How's it feel, dear?
Lovely.
So right now, I'll show you guys. It is, let me see if I get my bearings here. There we go. So 24 degrees outside and a nice toasty 70 degrees inside here. Thank you, Mr. Heater. This is the big buddy going to work, and it's only on half speed. We got some extra propane tanks that we're going to use tonight if we need it. All right, so we will see you guys in the morning. We're going to eat a few more chocolate chip cookies and probably turn this heater off because now it's probably warming up in here even more. It probably feels like 75, 80 in here.
Summertime.
It gets hot in here. Holy crap. So we will see you guys in the morning. Good Sunday morning. Isn't this gorgeous? I don't think we got a whole lot more snow last night. Maybe a half an inch. Nothing major. But the wind was blowing pretty consistently, and overall got a decent night's sleep. Made some coffee already. We're kind of considering going to get breakfast in town and go drive some trails. Inside the annex, there's so much condensation from putting the heater down there now that it's almost like a rainforest. The water's just dripping on us, and I'm certainly not going to try cooking breakfast out here. Well, what are you doing, dear?
Enjoying my cup of coffee.
And it's a little wet in here, but that fire feels amazing. That Mr. Heater, Big Buddy, did a world of good for us last night. Kept the tent nice and warm, but all the ice from overnight is causing the condensation to drip on us and making a mess.
Everything's wet.
Everything's wet. So we're just gonna sit here, enjoy our coffee, and then slowly start packing stuff together so we can go do some wheeling, and then on to either get a late breakfast or early lunch. Your call, Mama. What do you want to do?
Early lunch.
was a lot of work, dear. That was fun, though. Good job. We waited a little bit too long to take down the annex, and as a result, we're doing all this in the snow. But luckily, I had an extra trash bag with me, so I just threw the annex in the trash bag, and it's gonna have to air out at home when we get there anyways. But it's
everything's gonna have to air out.
Yeah, everything's wet. I'll open the tent. We got 5 days of clear weather at the house, so I'll leave it open for a couple days.
The tent is full of icicles.
Everything's full of icicles. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Next week I'm off to the desert, so it's like every other week it's desert, mountains, desert. So Mama Goose, I don't know if she'll be with me next week or not. We'll play it by ear. Haven't decided, but there's a big event over there in Death Valley, so you guys should show up. It's called Panamint Days, and there'll be a bunch of off-road trails that you can go on, you can pick from. And I'll be there with Belle and maybe Sierra. So in the meantime, take care, happy trails, and we'll see you on the next video.